Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Shropshire Hills National Landscape, where I've just left Cardingmill Valley. It's about sort of 10 minutes behind me over here, and I've just entered this beautiful section of valley. Look at this. Gorgeous steep-sided hills. I'm heading up here. I'm going to take the left just before this big mass here. It's going to lead me round past Littlespout waterfall, and then I'm heading up onto Polebank and then back across the top of the Long Mynd, which is going to lead me over towards the north, and then I'm going to head along the hilltops over here and then down a valley, places I've never been to before. Now, I've obviously been up onto the Long Mynd once in the past, a couple of years ago. This is the first time I've been back here since, and it is such a beautiful day. Now, a bit of history. Just up here you can see the ramparts of Bodbury Rings. Now, that's an Iron Age hill fort. Now, it looked like originally it was only this small section on the end of this promontory here, but it's actually much bigger than people realised before. It's probably about 2,000 or 2,500 years old. So we've made it up to the 516 metre summit of Polebank, which is the highest point along the Long Mynd, which is this enormous moorland plateau that rises up from Church Stretton over there in the east. And the view from up here is absolutely spectacular. I can see into Wales. Over there is Corndon Hill. And then actually, if you look just to the right of that, way over in the distance, I can make out, I think, Cader Idris, which is about 73 kilometres away. And then this flat plain over to the north, that's going to be over towards the edge of Shropshire, probably Shrewsbury actually just down there. And then looking over towards Caer Caradoc over there, Brownclea Hill and Tatterstone Hill. So that's the highest point in Shropshire, just over there. I think it's like 530 metres, something like that. And then the view south, where I think on a clear day I could probably make out the Brecon Beacons, but I don't think I can see any part of it today. So from here, I'm going to head back along this big trackway here that runs along the Long Mynd, and running parallel to this path along the Long Mynd is the Portway, which is an ancient trackway that crossed the moorland, of which traces of you can still make out in the landscape. So if I look back, I can actually trace the line of the old portway as it skirts its way, it contours its way around Pole Bank just over there. And I'm actually on the ancient Bronze Age trackway now. And it was just down in this valley that we came up onto the Long Mynd, and we're actually going to head over to Haddon Hill, which are these hills just over here. And I think probably going to head right over towards the edge of the end one, and hopefully get a really nice view down the Cardin Mill Valley. So we're just on the 467 metre summit, the lower summit of Haddon Hill. It's 482, just slightly further back, but here has the better view because I can see right across towards Bodbury Rings there, the Iron Age hill fort, and then Caer Craddock Hill over here, again another Iron Age hill fort on the summit, and then pretty much dozens of summits all the way round over towards Pole Bank, over that way, which is to the southwest. And what we're going to do now is head across the hill to pick up a ridge that takes us down into the valley just to the north. So I'm nearly at the end of the walk, and sadly I've actually had to join the road here briefly because a footpath was closed. But on a positive note, check out the view here of Caer Craddock Hill. You can see the impressive earthworks on the summit where there was an Iron Age fort and all this craggy ridge all the way down. It's definitely going to be a peak for the future. And if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and also ring the bell to keep up to date with future uploads. And I'll see you next time.